And I told people before, this is back when Ghost of Tsushima came out, when it launched. I started looking at how the game worked and all of the little chimes. And I was like, this shit looks like a multiplayer game. And I've been on record for saying that they're going to add a multiplayer when nobody said anything. And lo and behold, they added the legends. Mark my words, it is coming for Horizon, right? They're going to release something. It's going to be a black screen, and they're going to fade the Gorilla Game sign. And then you're going to see, or I'm sorry, 4 pairs of legs running, right? And they're running towards a cliff. And they all jump off, and the camera spans out, and they all use their little shield wing. One person handles the melee, one person handles the traps, one person handles the arrows, and the other person, handles, just the brute force. And you're gonna have the guy that ties the fucking Thunderjaw down, and then they're gonna kill the motherfucking thing. It's gonna fall, and they're gonna have like a victory thing where they're kind of like put their hands on their thighs and they're breathing hard, and they put their hands on their waist, and they're gonna be like,
"You mean like a Monster Hunter?"
Yeah, like a.
As you can see in that clip, 5 months ago, I've already stated that Horizon was going to get a multiplayer game. It was probably going to be like a free-to-play game. I've already stated all of this, right? And I'm going to get into why I think that it's going to be a free-to-play game and not like an expansion for the other series. But a couple of things I want to address, and I'll address it as quickly as I possibly can. I know you guys have your time, and it's important. So as you already heard in the beginning of the video, you heard my thoughts are on what they're going to do. I do think that it's probably going to be more than just 4 people or 4 players that's going to be a part of Horizon multiplayer. Something along the lines of 16 or 32 within a giant world that they actually have within this particular game. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be more than just hunting. I think it's going to be a sort of metaverse, if you will, right? That's what I believe that they're going to end up doing with this game or this expansion. I noticed, I was looking at it and I'm like, yo, these coils have percentages and, there's so many customizations that you could do with the weapons. I'm like, this just has to be some sort of multiplayer. They already built the game with multiplayer in mind. So that's what I've been noticing about it. So I was like, okay, cool. I see it. But yes, I do think it's going to be a free to play game. I think that it's going to be probably like 16 or 32 players. I don't think it's going to be like 4 players. That'd be too close to Monster Hunter. And I think that Guerrilla Games is going to do more. The thing that's tipping me off to think that it's going to be like a more than 4 player system is that they say here that it's going to be set in, it's an internal team, it's going to be set in the Horizon universe. But they also state here that it's going to have a unique and stylized look. Now, I was thinking to myself, I had a long time to think about this. As I was like, come on, bro, don't do this Fortnite shit, But I don't think it's going to be Fortnite. I think because of the graphic fidelity that it takes away from when you do multiplayer games and all the customizations that you have for your characters, all those assets for like the shirts and pants and everything like that, that eats up memory. So they're going to have to make it simpler, and they chose to make a stylized version of it. And they're going to need, like, the more characters that are going to be in the world, the more stylized or less detailed that you're going to have because of all the customization possibilities. So that's what's tipping me off. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, they're going to have a lot of customization in the different classes, and they're not going to have enough memory to do all of that. So I think that what they're going to most likely end up doing is just having a simpler version. Now, people are thinking, oh, Fortnite or cartoon. I don't think so. I think the detail is probably going to be more along the lines in the first Horizon. Not the not the peach fuzz on the face or anything like that. I don't think they're going to do that. Just simple, keeping the art style and keeping everything intact. That's what I believe. I think they're going to have all of the activities that you could do in the mainline games. And I'm just glad to be, finally people are going to start looking at this more seriously when I make my little accusations about things. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a metaverse. I think I'm going to like it a lot. And I think they got a really nice baseline when it comes to making this game. I do. I think that they're going to nail it. They got enough people here to make their own metaverse. I think it's going to be a place that's going to be very beautiful, and you're going to want to stay in there. I do. I really think it's going to be one of those situations where you're going to want to stay in the world, and they're going to nail it. They're absolutely going to nail it.